Hey friends, welcome to our midweek update for this, the 19th of November 2025. We're coming up on the end of the year. When we get into December, we'll take a couple of weeks off our midweek update. Don't know why I'm telling you that, because it has no bearing on this week at all. But let me encourage you to pick up your handy-dandy announcement sheet on Sunday morning. A couple things I want you to know this month. Sweet potatoes and stuffing, we're still collecting those for John 3:16. Our missions offering, we are collecting that between now and the end of the year, $344,000. That first $44,000 will go to fund a compassion center in Indonesia, and then the rest of it will go to ministries and missionaries all over the world. So $344,000, I would encourage you to be thoughtful and sacrificial in your giving. And then as we enter December, there's another host of opportunities that come up. Parents' Night Out, December 5th. You want to make reservations online. On the 6th and the 7th of December, Festival of Carols here at the church, 6 p.m. both nights, and you'll see those posters and those advertisements up and around. Wonderful opportunity. And then really straddling both this month and next month is Trav's Coats for Kids, and I would encourage you, as I always do, take this as a time of year to serve others beyond yourself. We don't need coats as much as we need people to distribute those coats as they come in through Yale Cleaners, and then to us, and then into the community. So, all right, so here's our minor prophet for this week, Habakkuk, or as some people in rural Oklahoma call him, Habakkuk. Did I say that right, JD? Habakkuk. I don't know why people use words and names they don't understand.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
But anyway, it's Habakkuk, or at least that's my understanding of how his name is pronounced. And this is my favorite minor prophet. And we get to that one verse that really is probably outside Micah 6:8, probably one of the most iconic verses in the minor prophets. And the righteous will live by faith. Those in a right relationship with God will live by faith. I'm looking for it here. I think it's chapter 2, verse 4. That's it. And the righteous will live by faith. So as you remember from a few weeks ago, we talked about this verse, and what it really means is the righteous, those in a right relationship with God, will put their faith in God's faithfulness. To live by faith means we trust, we put our faith in God's faithfulness. Now, I'm going to ask you to read Habakkuk, but then also in the margin of your Bible, I want you to write down 3 different verses, because in the New Testament, that line from Habakkuk 2:4 shows up on 3 separate occasions. Romans 1:16 and 17, Galatians 3, verse 11, and Hebrews 10, chapter 36 through 39. If I said those too fast, you can just rewind, you can just back it up just a little bit and get those again. And it is interesting how these 3 writers of the New Testament use this verse of we put our faith in God's faithfulness in very different ways. In Romans 1, it's used to describe the faith of becoming a follower of Christ. What puts us in a right relationship with God? Well, it's putting faith in God's faithfulness. Galatians 3 talks about what keeps us in a right relationship with God. Well, we put faith in God's faithfulness. And then in Hebrew 10, it talks about what sustains us through all the challenges of life. Well, we put faith in God's faithfulness. So what brings us into a relationship with God, what keeps us in that relationship, what sustains us through all the events of life, we put our faith in God's faithfulness. And again, that reading of Habakkuk 2:4 says the righteous will run into this. We will take refuge in this idea that we trust in the fact that God is trustworthy, no matter what. Enjoy reading the book of Habakkuk. It's one of those books that once you get the rhythm and feel for it, how Habakkuk is talking very candidly with God. And then even though Habakkuk doesn't get all the answers to his questions, he does end his book, chapter 3, in praise, because he has put his faith in God's faithfulness, and may we do the same. Love you, love serving as your pastor, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm back. Forgot to mention one more thing. The resource video that'll keep you tuned in to the timeline of the minor prophets. It's right here on your screen. Where is it, JD? Here?
Here.
No, it's here. Oh, is it here?
Subscribe.
It's over here. It's here. Put it on both sides. In fact, let's put it in all four corners. Scan this. You can go to that resource video. Not only will help you understand the midweek update, but also in our teaching on Sunday morning through the Minor Prophets. Godspeed. Bye-bye.